mercy. Oh, my arms are so fat. It's crazy. But this is a grown talk session. Okay. Concentrates and flowers. Not even necessarily concentrate versus flowers, because I would like to think that in this particular community, we don't look for something to antagonize against. It's just, sharing information and different experiences. What I'm leading up to is the new young community is hot on dabs now, right? Just dabs is the thing to do, right? I've never done anything like that, and I don't. There's nothing wrong with it, and I don't even necessarily oppose it. Dab on, as long as you're enjoying something that is not harmful. Dab on, but it never appealed to me because there are different strokes for different folks. If you are a mature person, don't be trying to keep up with young people, Don't be trying to go and dab, and all you ever did was smoke a half-ass rolled joint in a back alley somewhere before. Don't go and think you can do a dab with the kids today. And, just let me go ahead and put it out there, I am not speaking from experience, because I'm fine with, if it ain't broke, I'm not trying to fix what's not broken. That's how you get in trouble, okay? That's where your youth and inexperience comes in, when your wisdom should be kicking in. And even if you're young, you've expanded your mind enough to enjoy it recreationally, so you know better than to try it. Don't try Mother Nature. I'm just old school, so I just feel like all these people doing dabs are like building up some kind, even though I never was a believer in tolerance versus tolerance of breaks and such. I'm just of the belief that people are just building up their tolerance. I don't think you're going to hurt your health detrimentally, but I think you're going to hurt your pockets, because your prices go up. I'm guessing that concentrates cost significantly more than just flour. So break the bank, boo-boo, do you. Okay, but there was nothing wrong with flour. What was wrong with it? You wasn't satisfied with having your choice of different strains and strengths? Okay, like anybody has ever had that type of freedom in life. That's not enough. You need to go and get concentrates. And I know it sounds like I'm shading y'all. I'm not, because I'm for whoever is respectfully enjoying the fruit of the earth on that level. However, like, what are you trying to prove? What was wrong with just smoking a joint? And we didn't even say anything about bongs. Okay, and matter of fact, we on board. We don't have to do a joint. Okay, glass in general, let's just appreciate it. Let's just put that out there on the table. Glass is a beautiful thing by which to consume anything. Even when you're talking about drinks, y'all know I'm a glassaholic. I have admitted to that on this channel on more than one occasion. And I love drinking glasses. They're so pretty and so crisp. And you can drink the same thing out of a plastic cup and drink it out of a crisp glass. Pretty glass, and it will taste like completely different beverages. I'm talking about the same beverage. But for me, it ends at concentrates. I don't need to dab. I'm good. No, thanks. I'm good. It's more than enough for me in this day and age that there are so many options and knowledge and information. I don't need to then, with that information, go and maximize the strength of some shit that's already pretty much mind-blowing and allows me to chill. I would imagine if I tried to double or triple or quadruple what I'm feeling now with said concentrates, I imagine that could potentially have a detrimental effect of panic and anxiety. You talk about paranoia. That just doesn't seem like a good idea to me in general. And I acknowledge I'm probably just old school, because all I just see is, they have the little metal stem, and then they get the thing heated up, but not too hot, but not too cool. And then they get the wax, and then they put it on there, and then they got to cover it up, and then they got to suck it in, and then it's a glass pipe. I said that already probably, but you know what it is. And I'm just like, it looks like I'm watching somebody literally smoke crack. Like, you are basically cooking up some shit right there in the contraption that we have now coming to know and love as the bong, but you're going to turn it into a crack pipe. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Can y'all just pass a regular joint? Enjoy amongst yourselves. Just enjoy a regular joint. I'm not making a request of you per se. I'm just speaking in general, from my perspective. And it's mostly because I see myself as being a punk with that stuff. If you've never done that before, and all you've had is what you've had, and you've been quite fine, okay with what you have. Why would you even want to jump to try and double and quadruple the feeling anyway? It's fine where it is. This is the maximum of where I want to be. I don't want to be somewhere out of control. I still want my thought process to be aligned, even though it's sometimes ridiculous. But still, it's always intellectual and insightful and balanced. And I don't want to be out of my fucking mind. I don't want to take advantage of people that I love. I just want to love people that I love and show them that I love them and receive their love. I don't need to get any higher. I'm good with what we have. But you gotta concentrate it? Wow, what was wrong with what you had? That you needed to concentrate it. I'm good. And they look like they're smoking crack. I can't. Again, I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm kind of being extreme about it. I'm being funny. But I guess the moral of the story is knock yourself out. I'm enjoying watching it. But you're not going to get me to do. What will I do that's even more ridiculous than what I'm doing now when I have what I have regularly? I can't imagine being even more ridiculous than this. I'm just saying that because a lady that I appreciate and respect, quite frankly, moved herself to Denver. And so she was able to enjoy the freedom to shop for her medication. Well, so she's enjoying this freedom and she goes to this festival, honey. Man, everybody's dabbing at this festival, so they ask her if she wants something. Sure. Why not? It looks like just a regular bong for someone who's never done it before. It's from the same plant, ultimately. What could go wrong? This bitch ended up in the hospital. You know, she just needed to wait it out, but you gotta get carried out of that bitch on a stretcher. Everything ain't for everybody. Or at least baby steps, you know, take baby steps. If you know you never dabbed before and you've been perfectly fine, if not excelling with the regular flower that you have now, there's no need for me to venture into highness. Who needs to venture into highness? I am the queen. I am her highness. That means I'm already where I need to be. I don't need to be any higher. The air might be thin up there and I get dizzy and fall out the sky. I'm not about that life. I'm not about it. But yeah. And speaking of different strains, these reviews kill me. I take nothing from their validity. They are valid. But come on, y'all. Who watches strain reviews to get the strain review? Bitch, you know you watch strain reviews just to see how, because it's fun to watch high people. It's fun to watch. Whichever one of us have not looked up old people smoking weed on the internet for entertainment, let you be the first to throw a stone. Judge not lest ye be judged. Which shouldn't be a problem if you ain't done shit to be worried about being judged by. So, in essence, judge the moral fuck out of people so you know who to keep out of your life and who to embrace as good people in the first place. And you don't get compassion pimped and used up. But what was I talking about? Oh. Y'all know y'all watch strain reviews just to see how goofy this person is acting when they high. You don't watch no strain review and be like, oh, they said it tasted nice and that the THC count is this and that. I think I'm gonna go out and buy that. You just try a bunch of different shit, and if you remember one that you like, that particularly tickled your fancy more than another, you remember that name. It's in the back of your head, because that'll be one of your zhushes, okay? But you don't just go around collecting different strain names, unless you're an actual farmer or some shit, or have a dispensary. Otherwise, you have no need to even give a damn about all those different strains, because there are countless numbers of different things to try. And who doesn't want to try them all? Every last one of them. I would love to be paid to try them all. And I would be one of those having strain review videos that y'all would come to see. Not to even get that information about the actual strain, but to see how I'm acting high. Real talk. Strain review videos, indeed. Don't nobody care about no strain review video. Although I have been inspired to look up a strain or two and get more information as a result of a strain review. But that's not because I watch strain reviews. I just happened to run across a video of something. I was looking for something else, and then I saw the video and it ended up being a strain review. And when I watch strain reviews, I watch strain reviews all the time while I'm thinking, All these people in these comments did not come to get this strain review. They came to see how this person look on camera high and how they are acting. And then I mess around and get caught up in the information and go and ask Uncle Webb, the W of the W of the W. But y'all don't watch no strain reviews for the strain review. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and the concentrate is gonna be a stronger version of whatever it's gonna be. There's your strain review for every fucking strain that you want to know about. Fruity and sour and diesel and tangy odor. Flavor, okay. But who gives a fuck what it smells like unless you're actually growing? Who gives a fuck what it's, or if you're trying to be cautious in terms of being out in public with it, or whatever number of those valid things. But if your main ultimate goal is for the cannabis to work, you are not particularly concerned with if it smells fruity or not. It's just my guess. I don't really know. I don't know anything. I'm just talking. Strain reviews. And concentrates are not for everybody. Just because mainstream media decide to latch on to the term dab and go ahead and agree to make it a viral fad temporarily doesn't mean it's for everybody. Dabbing ain't for everybody. It might be for me because I'm good with what I got. If I were to have anything, which I don't. But I'm good though. I don't need nothing that looks like I'm actually doing actual chemical drugs, like a crack pipe looking thing, looking scenario. And I don't look down on people when I see them do it. I just when I see it, I try to picture because I guess maybe subconsciously I try to picture myself doing that. And I can't do it. Because why would I even be doing that if I'm okay with what I would have if I had anything? Girl, bye. Y'all go ahead, dab on. Dab on. Give me my flowers while I'm still alive. Especially if you're an older person and you on some kid in a candy store because you never seen such freedom in this country. Don't do too much too fast. Don't just jump right in it because you feel like you a veteran from the old school. You know how this is done, and these kids today, these kids got some new shit going on. Pay attention. Stick with what you know until you ready to make the next step, and even then take baby steps. And ultimately, from me to you, because I care. I do care about you. If you good with what you got or what you would have if you had anything, then there's no need for you to try and venture into other things unless you let some kids peer pressure you into some shit you can't handle and you about to find out the hard way. But if you do, make sure you're with some people you trust. I say that about with anything, though. If you indulging in, make sure you're with people who love you and who you know you can trust. I mean that. Because I'm not about victim blaming, contrary to common belief. But if you should falter and do some childish shit, if you did say childish shit in the company of people who genuinely love you and you know you can trust, you'll be good having that skeleton in your closet. But if you should go and do that, I've always felt that way about alcohol. Why do people didn't have to keep telling me, don't find myself drunk around people I don't know, or people that I don't know me well, or don't care for me. People that I don't know. Don't be in too relaxed a state of mind in the company of humans you don't know or who don't necessarily love you and you don't know that you can trust. How many different ways have I just said that? Y'all know what the hell I'm saying.